MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0 home. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Reddick coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
LeMahieu, base runner at first with 1 out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Yanks leave 1. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1. Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Urshela over to his left, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. LeMahieu might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes a called strike 2. Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are calling the time they hold the glove. You've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball just missed above the zone. One and one. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up to the minute playoff tree, and the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a game 5 to decide a winner in the series? So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Oh, and he can't hang on. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Astros leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Franco, the runner at second with one away. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing.
Leading off for the Astros.
Stepping up now,
the
Alex
third baseman.
Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Reddick behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's big Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down and away, ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hicks leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Chirinos, the former Ranger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Voit into foul territory and foul. Now another 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. Drilled to first. Voit scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? In now is Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Count still at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's up and in for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. To 2-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Maikel Franco would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Maikel Franco. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Franco, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. The Yanks leave one. They're up 2-0. Next up for the Astros, Michael Brantley is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. 2-0 to Brantley.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Brantley on at first, nobody out. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
As a look, now the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number one, shortstop.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-1. is looked at off the plate for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Here's the 3-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
The 3-0 pitch. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Change up low, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Correa over to his left. 1 out. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right side. Urshela leads off first with 1 away. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Britton comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now batting, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Oh, behind the bag. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now
Hey,
batting,
with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab,
Your
towing the
attention,
slab.
please.
He's on fire right now.
pitching for
Framber
the
Valdez
Astros,
trots in from the
Number
bullpen here as he
59.
inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find
Now
yourself
batting,
count leverage.
the second
You
baseman,
think you're getting a heater.
Labor
He throws an off-speed pitch and you're
Torres.
still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up for the Astros.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. On the ground to second for Torres. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Luke Voigt. It was a walk in his last trip.
Luke Voigt.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Altuve will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Maikel Franco. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Soft liner toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding in for Houston, Hernan Perez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. And it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Into right field, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's
now
the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 1 for 3. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Judge stands at second with 2 gone.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is up and away, but called a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1, but they're in front 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. On its way is pitch number 75. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Alex Bregman will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Astros, number 36, Will Harris.
Next for New York, Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Labor Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A pause and the 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So digging in now, Maikel Franco. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 catches the corner, got him looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0 home is well placed down and away for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings. and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Chirinos.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. So stepping in, Gio Urshela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Nope. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Fouled off. Count remains 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is laid off, and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's gone 2 for 5. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball 2.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Aaron Judge will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Ryan Presley enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Ryan Presley.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Hicks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball and 2 strikes now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Ready with the 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Gary Sanchez would be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two-0 count. The pitch is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hits this one hard the other way. Played on the backhand. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Last chance coming up for the Astros. 5-0 New York. Ready now, Hernan Perez. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5.
Perez.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. The 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Michael Brantley as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. LeMahieu is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Second baseman.
Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Perez is off at first with 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Last strike now for Houston. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And, fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Gio Gonzalez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.